Welcome back to the channel, and today's video is going to be about enhancing the speed of other types of projectiles like rockets and even maybe the gunpowder cannon. And inspiration for this video idea comes from my Discord. DM1 here submitted a suggestion about the speed buff missiles in Trailmakers, asking if we can increase the velocity of missiles using the piston mechanism that I used in previous videos, where I turned the bomb bays, I turned those bombs into bullet style or even like missile style projectiles. So that was really effective on the bombs, and it's going to be even simpler to use something for the rockets or the gunpowder cannons because I don't have to time 4 bombs that get automatically released. I just have to do it once when I fire. Now, there's an interesting point got brought up when it comes to the missiles. If this works with the missiles and we can increase the velocity, is that actually going to be a bad thing? Jeb here brings up the point that it'll mess up the auto-aim of the missiles, because remember, the auto-aim is factoring in the speed of the missile and when it is going to contact the target relative to where the target is going as well. So if you very suddenly increase the speed of the missile, the aim is going to be way off. But is it going to be able to calculate that the missile is going at a faster speed when it leaves the actual missile launcher? Let's find out. But that is also why I want to try it with a gunpowder cannon, because it might hurt the chances of the missile hitting, but if it works with the gunpowder cannon, it'll actually help the chances, because the gunpowder cannon does not rely on auto-aim like the missiles, and the gunpowder cannon is naturally very slow, so increasing the speed of that projectile is going to make it much easier to hit targets. So first, let's do some proof of concept and testing here. Let's actually create a missile launcher with a speed enhancer just to see if that works in the first place. So the way that this works, if you stack a couple of pistons on top of each other and set their speed to -100, because whatever reason in Trailmakers, -100 speed is actually a lot faster than 100 speed. We'll have the start position be 0, and then I'll just press the click button to activate them. And then we take our weapon of choice, which is going to be the rocket launcher in this case. I can just attach the rocket launcher to the top of that. And I will also have that respond to the same button. But the trick is, I think you need a delay of like 0.02. And with 0.02, that is going to allow the pistons to pretty much nearly fully extend and release the rocket during that extension, adding that velocity into the projectile. I need a seat on this thing so I can control it as well. All right, there we go. So now if I press E, you can see there's a normal rocket, and if I click, wait, that didn't work. Oh, because I think the speed is -100, I actually need the reverse. It actually inverts the controls. So I think by doing that, setting it to the contract instead should work. Holy cow, that definitely works. So here, I'll do them at the same time. 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay. So now you can see this is a pretty simple mechanism to do that. Actually, let's try with the gunpowder cannon real quick, just so we can see the difference here. And then I'm gonna build these into a plane, and we're gonna have a plane with a gunpowder cannon on it. But first, I do want to see if the auto-aim gets completely messed up by these things. All right, but gunpowder cannon, let's see what the difference is like on these. All right, so here's your standard gunpowder cannon. Terrible range, and now here it is with the enhanced range. It's amazing, isn't it? Wait, does this not work with the gunpowder cannons? The gunpowder cannons was my fallback. Oh wait, no, I know it's wrong. I did not add the delay in. Now we can see how important the delay is. So normal cannon. There we go. And then enhanced cannon. Whoa! I don't know why it surprises me every time. Just watching how fast it goes is... Look at the difference. It feels like it affects the gunpowder cannon even more than the rockets. Like the rockets feel like they have like some type of resistance. How fast do these things fire? It looks like they have like maybe like a 3-second recharge time, maybe 2-second recharge time. I don't know. Time is relative anyway. Doesn't really matter. So proof of concept, we're looking pretty good. Now to build a plane capable of accommodating these. Or do I even need to build a plane? I have so many planes in my inventory right now. I can probably just choose one and add a modification. All right, you know what's actually kind of fitting? This plane was built to test out the bomb bay system. Here, let me show you. So we have the bomb bays. So now when I click, you can see it fires the bombs as if they were, you know, projectile bullets. Okay, let's hit this thing with them. Look at that, perfect. So I'm just gonna replace these bomb bays with rockets and give it a new paint job to make it just, you know, look a little bit different. Oh yeah, actually, interestingly enough, I forgot that these bomb bays have a lot of logic in them. I actually don't need any of that logic anymore because we are no longer having separate timings per launch. So that simplifies things a little bit. Attaching the rockets is a little bit more complicated because of the just the nature of the rocket attachments. But I believe this should be good. Let's see how it fits. All right, so these are gonna fire at the same time right now, as you can see. I would have them alternating. You know what's really, I really wish in Trailmakers, because you can set left click as a button, you should be able to set right click as a button. I don't know why you can't set right click as a button, because then I could use right click and left click to alternate which one I'm firing. All right, now time to paint, give this thing a new paint job. All right, I think we are all set, except for the fact that my plane doesn't fly anymore. You can see my tail seems to work fine. Was that just a strange fluke? Okay. I have no lift right now. All right, I'm gonna move these pistons, or yeah, these pistons out to the side a little. Oh, they're not attached anymore. That's because I need to move this too. All right, maybe there's like a weird collision happening. Ah, okay, it works now. Okay, so now let's see what happens. Do they lock on? All right, I mean, that was good, but that was a stationary target, so it wasn't trying to lead. But I mean, look how fast, just how fast they go. That's crazy. Now let's turn back around and get another shot at this guy. Okay, yeah, I am a little bit concerned for the auto aim. All right, now for the true test. How is it gonna function against a moving object? So we got these guys over here. Okay, ready? Yeah, that was my concern. Well, he did also turn as well. But I feel like it's leading way far. Yep, see? Now they're not gonna work. It is leading way ahead because it's predicting that the rocket's gonna be a lot slower. So it is always going to get there early because we're just firing them faster. Look at that. So I actually cannot hit my targets now because of this. It's kind of unfortunate that the auto aim cannot factor this in because these would be much more effective missiles because the speed that the missiles go by default, they're very dodgeable. You can see them coming and you can turn out of the path that they've predicted. But now with this, we're kind of just, they're useless. We've actually rendered them completely useless. Oh, there we go. There was a use. It would probably be better for if I had auto aim off. They would just be much easier to use without auto aim than if they were at their normal speed. Because you would have to do a lot less, it wouldn't require as much timing. All right, well, that confirms that hypothesis. Speed buffing your rockets is actually a bad idea. But we know that the gunpowder cannons, you just don't have, oh, what happened there? You just don't have any aim at all with the gunpowder cannons by default. So these could actually become somewhat of a viable weapon. All right, let's see. So we fire. Whoa, they are actually, whoa, okay, they're still kind of slow though. Oh wait, no, I think I failed. I forgot to add the timing in. So I think that's how slow they normally are. But if I add the delay here, 0.02, I'm actually kind of glad I forgot that because now I get to see the comparison. So that's how slow they are from a plane, which is just, I've never fired gunpowder cannons from a plane before. And now, look at that. Now they're like rockets now. All right, but the problem, this is going to be really hard, actually. This is going to be a big challenge. I have to aim myself now. There's no auto aim on these. All right, ready? Dang it. Ready? Oh, I am surprised I survived that, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right. How powerful? Actually, I don't know how powerful the gunpowder cannons are. So it took 4 rockets to kill a big red balloon. Let's go after this big red balloon and see if it's the same. I've never really used gunpowder cannons on enemies before, like in this map. So let's see how this feels. All right, they do feel heavier, that's for sure. Ah. Okay, let's not crash into the balloon when you're trying to kill it. These gunpowder cannons are heavy. I'm nosing down like crazy. You think I can hit this guy on the way in? Maybe. Oh, I narrowly missed him. Dang it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This shit is a big target. Big stationary target. Where's his health bar? I didn't see what his health was like. All right, looks like it's about the same as the rockets. It took 2 sets of 2 to kill it. All right, I really want to get this guy here. There we go. That was perfect. Okay, so now, how hard is it going to be to hit a moving target? A fellow airplane. Yeah, see now, I gotta do all those estimations on my own. Gotta lead the target. Oh. All right, let's just go straight for this one next. All right, get back here. Yeah, see, I think if I'm following him, it'll be a little bit easier than trying to lead him. Oh, I thought that might have been it. Oh, he's going into the clouds for cover, are you? Oh, he turned away. Oh, that was just terrible. This is really hard. It's hard to keep a steady aim. Are they firing higher than my reticles? All right, well, that was a little bit cheap. I was like right on his tail and he wasn't moving. All right, here, this is the kind of shot I want. Whoa. See, I can't even tell how close I'm getting. Like, with the size of the cannonballs as they recede away from me, I don't actually know how far they are, like how much distance they're getting. It's hard to tell whether it's gonna hit or not, and then by how much did it actually miss. Are these going like above my my aiming? It looks like they do tend to go a little high, don't they? Oh man. Okay, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. See, that it's really, really hard to estimate when they're going perpendicular. Okay, all right, we're right behind them. I'm trying to keep my distance now because I want an actual, like, dang it, I want a shot that actually feels like it was difficult to pull off. Ow. Come on. Dang it. You know, this balloon wants to play. You want to play ball? All right, well, if you want to play ball, how about... Dang it, I messed up my punchline. All right, you want to play ball? How about cannonball? Cannonball! Actually, I think the cannonballs might be a little bit more powerful. It looks like it took like 75% health instead of half health. So it might only take 3 cannonballs, but maybe 4 rockets to kill a red balloon. All right, but I still want, you know what? All right, this is getting kind of hard. Let's try to make this easier on myself. Let's try to make a little bit more of a rapid fire thing here. So the cannonballs are 4.3 kilograms. My center of lift and mass doesn't actually look that bad, but I just feel like I need more lift up in the front, so I'm gonna add more lift up in the front. Oh yeah, now I definitely need a lot more lift. All right, let's just see how this thing, all right, yeah, here we go. All right, now let's just see how this thing flies without making any other modifications. It probably doesn't to be, yeah, look at this. I can't even pitch up right now. Oh, that feels powerful. That's definitely gonna one-shot any red balloon. I have to do it. Even though I can hardly fly right now, I have to do this. Ready? I cannot believe how much distance those things get. The sound of that is so satisfying too. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to program all of these to stagger with each other. So first I need to figure out if 2 seconds is actually how long. So if this has a duration of, you know, like 1 second, but it pauses for 2 seconds. Does that work? Oh, dang it. All right, so I think I actually have to add those together. I forgot whether or not that was a thing. What just happened? I cannot get out of my vehicle. What? Look at... Oh, what is going on? This is not supposed to be how existence is. This is not... No. I literally can't... I can't spawn in right now. I actually can't spawn. Hold on. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm doing some battlefield stunts. Okay, well that did not work. All right, well let me backspace now. Okay, that worked. There's something up with my build. Okay, I'm in it. All right, let me just get... I'm just gonna get towards the edge of the cliff so I can fire. There we go. All right, please work. Yes! It is clearly 2 seconds. All right, that is really, really good to know. So now I need to divide 2 seconds by 6. All right, so all of these have to have a duration of 1 and a pause. I mean, it could just be a duration of 0.25 and a pause of 1.75. That also works. But now we need to set the delays. 0.33, 0.66, 1 second, 1.33, 1.66. And I just realized I need to set the delay of all of the respective cannons to be those plus 0.02.
Later.
All right, now they should... Oh, what is wrong with this build? All right, now they should all stagger and fire 6 bullets one after another. What? All right, hold on. Something weird. So they're not all consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5 and 6 are off. I'm gonna increase the delay of these by 0.01. This is probably because of that 0.01 error with dividing it, like, cause it's 0.333 repeating when you divide 2 by 6. So I cannot go that precise with my decimal point, so that error is actually factoring in as we get closer to the 2-second delay. All right, so then this one will be 1.69. Nice. Dang it. All right, now are they all gonna be consistent? No, they're still... Okay, no, there's a new way to do this. We're back to using logic. So these are all just gonna happen immediately. And then all of the cannons are gonna be a delay of 0.02. And they are none of this is gonna be controlled by the mouse any longer. Now, each one of them is gonna have their own logic gate. And now I'm also expanding this to just have a lot more, just a lot more lift and a lot more space. And now I can add some logic gates. So this logic gate will activate immediately, and it will activate all of these with click. Now, does that work? Dang it. All right. Wait, that didn't seem to work. It didn't activate these? Oh, because it's a positive output and these have to be negative. Oh, that's annoying. Wait, so will that fire the cannon if I have a negative output? Oh, it still works with a negative output. Perfect. So now the delay is going to be happening in the logic gates, but these are going to have the same settings. So that delay factor is not going to be translated into the cannons themselves because the timing is just going to be identical every single time. All right. So now I just have to do the whole duration thing again. Oh, I didn't even realize. How does my plane even fly now? Whoa, I actually do have a lot of lift in the front, don't I? Whoa. Okay, now I just lift up, but let's check out the cannons. Here we go. Okay, my first mistake was not hooking up the left side logic to all of the respective ones on the left, but the next thing was the other cannons just weren't working. They all have a 0.02 delay. Why wouldn't they be working? See, so now this logic gate successfully applies to these 3 things when I have the mouse click on negative. Does a delay? No. Does this duration apply from when I first do the input and the delay actually overrides it? Because now I need to add 1 second. No, I need to add this time. So this would be 2.33. And then this one would be 1.66. Now let's see if that side works. This is not making any sense. It looks right. Like the way that they're flashing, everything looks right. There's a delay in some of them. That's why. Oh, some of the delay. Oh, I have to set 0 on all of them. It got retained. That must be the whole issue. Okay, I think I found it. Just an oversight. All right, now it should definitely work. Please. That looks like it's working. Okay, I think we got it now. All right, it is gonna be so hard to aim, but I think I've vastly increased my chances of getting a good hit on these guys now. All right, here we go. We're entering battle. Oh boy, I thought he was gonna collide with me. Oh boy, these guys are aggressive right now. Whoa, now I'm getting put to the test. Man, this thing is very, very slow in air. It's not the most maneuverable plane. Come on. This is so hard. I'm just a very heavy plane with all these cannons. Who would have thought that gunpowder cannons, 6 of them, would have made a plane heavy? Yeah, I'm having so much trouble aiming. Come on. Oh, how was none of that a hit? Oh! We collided. Yeah, it's really hard for me to control myself while I'm firing. As you can see, it messes with my yaw greatly. And the other thing about it is, there we go. If I'm going, I was really, really close. That wasn't a very satisfying one, but if I release my firing, I can't just continue firing immediately after like a second or so. I actually have to wait for everything to reset, like back to the 2-second delay. I gotta wait about 2 seconds before it's ready to fire through the cycle again. See, now this is a good distance I would love to get a kill from. I keep trying to stop firing to get more control back, but then it ruins my re-engagement. All right, you know what? I need more roll. I need a lot more roll. I think that's the big thing holding me back right now. My only roll is coming from the very, very tips. All right, now I got much stronger roll. Feeling a lot more maneuverable now. Man, look how hard it is to like zero in. Are you serious? I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as I realized he was being completely blocked out from the sun, I'm like, watch me actually hit him when I can't see anything. I cannot believe that just happened. That was like a good distance too. Like it happened, but I didn't even get to see it and enjoy it. All right, I need one more. I need some satisfaction. I did not get satisfaction out of that one. Yeah, here we go. We got a couple more over here. You know, I haven't even tried like taking out these land things yet. But man, the spread, like the accuracy on this, not that great. I accidentally took out the turret. Whoops. Well, that's one way to take out your target. Okay, you know, I'm starting to see a little bit. The big issue I'm having right now is every single time it fires, especially because I moved them farther out, which I think was a mistake. I need these to be as close as they can be to the inside, to my center mass. Because this is just making the effect, the recoil is a lot stronger here. And I think I'm gonna double up on the tail fins just to give myself a little bit extra directional stability, some stabilization to also fight that effect. And now my yaw should also be better, which should help me with aiming a little bit. It is a little bit better. All right, now let's see how this feels. Yeah. Definitely a lot more precise. Yeah, look at that. That looks great. Okay, I'm feeling much better about this now. Those shots that I fired like 30 seconds ago took out they took out both of the other shields? I only took out the one shield and now they're both gone. I did not expect that. Okay, we're just raining. There's a lot of collateral damage apparently with this. I'm feeling a lot better about this now. I've improved this craft a lot for this purpose. There it is. Yes. All right. There's still 2 more around here. I wanted that one more satisfactory kill, but I'm feeling much better about my odds now. Look at that. I'm going to take this thing out. Oh boy, that thing is actually more durable than I expected. Let me just take this out. Whoa. Okay, took that out now. All right, I'm going to have to do a repair. Whoa. Where did they come from? I mean, nothing really beats the flat cannons for deadliness, but these guys might just accidentally run into you. All right, what is taking so long with this? I really thought some of those shots were gonna have it there. This is really hard. All right, hold on, I need to stabilize out again. All right, gotta stop firing for a second. Man, even these extra vertical stabilizers, still a lot of sway. Oh, look at this guy coming in here. Man, look at how much I'm swaying back and forth. It's so hard to zero in. Like, I'm going straight at him, but, like, my muzzle, my nose is just going back and forth, making it really hard to zero in these shots. I mean, this really is kind of a spray and pray, and there was a good one. That was a good spray. All right, now we got this one more left. You know, another thing I'm realizing Trailmakers should really implement? They should just have a map that has like enemies like this, and then you have a difficulty slider. I want some of these enemies that are like really agile, and then they just lay down fire on you and they just tail you. Like, I would like to have some really intense air battles against AI, and then be able to set the difficulty level to the point where like they're almost impossible to beat. I'm sure you'd get some tryhards that'll really have fun with that. All right, but speaking of tryhard, now that I've made it, I've handicapped myself with cannons. Let's try to get a kill on this guy. Oh man, so many of those I thought were gonna be hits. This is looking good. That looks good. There it is. There it is. So much more manageable than the first iteration of this concept. But man, the gunpowder cannons are crazy. Look at these. All right, well, who would have thought that putting gunpowder cannons for planes would actually be somewhat of a viable thing? It is actually pretty fun, especially with how powerful the gunpowder cannons are. Like, these things these things pack a punch. I mean, we do know that adding velocity into the projectile doesn't really make a difference as far as the actual damage that gets output, but when it comes to something that doesn't have auto aim like the rockets do, the extra speed does make it a lot more doable for sure. So if you guys have any other ideas, leave them down in the comments below. And I also check my Discord. We recently revamped a lot of the way the channels work in Discord. So there's a video idea suggestion channel that I do look through every so often when I just need to put some feelers out and get some inspiration from the community. And there we go. Great way to end it off right there. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.